Hey traders, John Howell here today. Bit of a market update. Also, I want to share with you a crypto that I've been focusing on as well too, actually to short. So let's actually get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, let's get straight into it. Traders, if you haven't done so yet, great. I'm giving away free access to my breakthrough trading course. It goes through 5 phases of all the things that's important to become a good trader: trading systems, chart reading, mindset, so on and so forth. So go get access to that as well. And if you do need, and also there's 4 spots left for my 90% off to a private coaching call with me. And then with the private coaching call, not only do you get 90% off, but I'm also throwing in a $2,000 Master Trader Lab program for free as well too. So a bit of a special for you guys. But for the next 4 people only, again, there should be a link in the second link in the description for that coaching call. But if you're not ready to do business with me with that way, you just want to test me out, then just go get free access to that free trading course. That'll actually get you on the right foot. Bit of an update across the markets here. Looking at the S&P 500, we can see we're continuing to go through this pullback phase through here. And I wouldn't be too surprised, guys, if this is it's very, very, very weak, right? We're not getting a very strong movement out of this here. We're not getting, what I would want to see is I want to see some sort of a V bottom type of formation to show me that we're getting ready, right? What happens a lot of the times is that if the market comes down, I want to see some sort of strong movement up, right? Because then we can possibly start to get here. But whenever we get these sort of strong move down and then we get this sort of weak move up, what does that look like? It looks like a bear flag, right? And that's what's happening right now. We've got this sort of potential bear flag forming on the S&P 500, potentially anyway, right? Somewhere through there, as you can see. So let me just draw that through there. All right, so it's not too much. Actually, let me just do this here. All right, so we can see that that's what's happening right now on the S&P between these 2 levels here. So I wouldn't be too surprised, traders, if we did get something like this, right? If we did get something like this, and then we actually broke down and we did something like that, and then we continued to fall through the floor right now. Even though interest rates are actually slowly starting to pull back as we speak, right now this pullback phase is very, very, very weak. We're not even getting any strong movement here. So down and then possibly building like a bear flag formation, and then a breakout of the bear flag, I do believe, is coming here. I have major support level for me around here is around that 3,300. So I possibly believe we're probably likely to get that to end this bear market. I don't believe we're over yet when it comes to this bear market yet, but I could be wrong. But that's what I'm seeing through there. Looking at the Nasdaq, and we're getting the same sort of thing on the Nasdaq as well too. We're getting this sort of very, very weak sort of upward movement through here. So we're not getting any strong buys yet anyway. Yet. The key word is yet, right? So we're not getting any strong buys, but we are getting that. Let me actually bring this up through to here for a bit. I'll squeeze this up. There we go. That's better, right? So we have this high, lower high, and a lower high, and now we're just going through here. So major support for me on the Nasdaq is down there around that 10,000 level. So that's what I'll be looking at from there. Looking at through the Russell, and the Russell, again, they're all doing the same sort of situations, right? We're looking at a nice little trend analysis. So trend analysis coming down. We've got the high, lower high, lower high, and now we've got a lower high. But look what's happening here, right? See how weak this is? What we'd want to see in some sort of a bottom formation, right? We want to see something like this where the market comes up, rallying up like that, and then it comes back through here, and then we get a weak pullback, and then we get through there. But we're actually getting the opposite. It's more like a bear flag formation where we're getting moved down. Possibly we get a move something like this, and then we get a breakout, and then we get another move on the downside with IWM there. So that's what I'm seeing through there, traders. High, lower high, lower high, and then a nice sideways range through there. Right now we continue to see some weakness in the energy sector, but the energy sector for me is continuing to hold here strong, low here, low, higher low, or sort of say a long-term support level. So we are coming down now. We have had a very big strong sell-off. We are coming down, so I would expect maybe a little bit more downside out of this, but then we're probably likely to get a very, very, very strong reversal out of this from here. So that's what I'm seeing from there. If we do get something like this, we'll probably get something like that, and then the market starts to continue up from that, like that through there. So that's what I'm seeing when it comes to that. What else do we have here? We have, let's actually have a look at the energy sector, the mining sector. Mining sector continue to sell off, and rule number one, guys, is always what's the trend and trade with the trend. It's a big thing that I've been talking about here, and as you can see, that ever since I called this bar right here a fake out, then the market completely reversed. And again, traders, just what we want to do is we just want to learn the lessons, right? We want to. It's not about being right or wrong. Oh my goodness, I got that wrong. Even if you did go long here and you got stopped out, okay, cool. Well, what was the lesson that we can learn so we can actually get better, moving forward? That's what it's about, right? Don't bash yourself over the head if you are making some mistakes lately. Just like, then, well, what mistakes am I making and how can I get better? But you know what's like it happened though, right? It's like me, because my dumbass, I would learn the lesson. I'm like, okay, cool, I know the lesson, and then I'll go back and I'll do the exact same thing again. I'm like, the reason why I lost on that trade was because the exact same thing again. Makes sense. And it's not until you get smacked over the head a few times, like, okay, I need to stop doing that shit. That was me anyway. That was me talking to myself. And again, not much going on with the GDX, just a more continuation on the downside there. Breaking past these key levels of support. SILJ, again, same sort of thing, high, lower high, and then a move down out of this SILJ. Looking at gold. Gold had another big solid down day today. So gold is continuing to have a flush down. I don't believe this is, if we have a look at the big picture here with gold, all right, this is the big picture here with gold. We are getting close to a very, very sort of, that would be the major low levels through there. So we are getting very, very, very close to a major level of 2 levels of support. So I don't believe gold is going to crash all the way down to 1,300 or something like that. I just don't see that happening. But we're probably likely to run into some major support levels through here on the gold market. Looking at that through there. There is one market that I've been watching, and this is the lumber/wood production, the MG633. That's the code of this particular market here. And the one big thing I'm noticing is looking at this here is, look at this. We've had this sort of sideways movement. We had some sort of a compression or some sort of ascending triangle pattern. This actually brings up a lesson, guys. The old school of thought is this. The old school of thought of patterns like this one here. If it's an ascending triangle pattern, well, that means it's bullish, right? It's going to break up. Not necessarily. A pattern is a pattern, So just because we get a bullish pattern doesn't mean it's not going to be bearish. As you can see, it rolled over, got to break down, and then we actually continue down from there. We're getting a bit of sideways movement. We're probably going to break down and continue down even more as well too. So. Around the 450 level is for that is what I'm looking at through there. Let's go have a look at the USO, and USO, the energy sector, the oil sector is actually continuing to pull back. We are having a nice pullback here, or a nice drop in the markets. I do see the USO has major support level around the $60 level there. So that's what I'm seeing. UUP, which is the Australian dollar, the US dollar, obviously. Just a very, very, very large, big sort of gap up today in the markets there. Let's go have a look at, last but not least, I want to go have a look. I want to share with you, out of all the markets here, a big one for me is Cardano. What's your favorite cryptocurrency, guys? Leave a comment in the comment section below. What's your favorite cryptocurrency? My favorite cryptocurrency right now is Cardano, but it's actually crypto. It's actually my favorite to short. I know some of you guys are like, huh? I do believe a lot of these big companies are going to be here 10 years from now, but I still believe we have a lot of washing away effect to wash away all the bullshit ones that are still in the marketplace. But looking at Cardano, we're actually not doing nothing right now, and this is sort of the calm before the storm when it comes to Cardano. So we have this calming effect here. If we start to break past this support level here, which is around that sort of 15 sort of 15. Is that 15.59? Yeah, 15.59. Yeah, so around $15.50. Once we break through that, if we start to break down, then we're probably going to run down towards the $6 level. So There we go, traders. Hope this helps you out, and I'll see you in the next update. Hey traders, I'm giving away 100% free access to my brand new breakthrough full trading course. This is 8 videos over 10 hours of pure amazing and powerful strategies. This is my most powerful systems and strategies that I've used for the last 16 years, and I'm giving it away for free. So this is what I want you to do right now. I want you to go to johnsfreegift.com, or there should be a link around here somewhere, a button or in the description or somewhere in there. Click on that and you can go get free access to my brand new breakthrough trading course. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now. Go do that right now, guys. You can get full, complete, free membership access. Go do that right now.